Hey guys, Chris here. I want to do a video today talking about the spiritually awakened path and the journey, people, friends coming and going, and also your purpose changing and wanting to really find, I did, specific, like this is my purpose, this is what I'm supposed to do, but so many things are unraveling on the healing path. And firstly, I want to talk about relationships because I sort of feel where I am at the moment as compared to where I was about a year ago. Almost like a lot of friends have now sort of cut out. Maybe certain people were quite, I later found out were maybe a bit toxic, or also people who just are not on the same path. And maybe the more as you awaken, you start to see different things. I've talked on this channel about semen retention. I've talked about removing coffee as well. And these things can also be like the red pill, because you're now starting to see, parts of your life that maybe don't make sense, or certain people who weren't aligned. But when you remove people, you make way for the new. And when these people then reattach, you find that these people are more aligned with where you're currently going. And I guess I just wanted to express the difficulty on this path, because going through that, most people stick with very similar friends and same friend circles. And if you're like me watching this video, it's just been a constant changing of friendships, people coming and going, and coming onto the purpose as well can be difficult, because you've got, if you're anything like me, you've got a lot of energy. I want to focus on something, and a lot of things that you do in the past perhaps weren't aligned, and it brings a bit of frustration because you don't know where to put the energy now. Maybe certain things about the values and what you've done in the past doesn't quite align anymore, and these things can be difficult to do, and it's very difficult to make money. I was in a WhatsApp group and someone posted saying something like, we're raising money for someone who is taking some time out from burnout and needs money to just to chill out, and just to take time for themselves to heal. But what that made me see was that's something that we're all going through. And I kind of laughed a bit, because it's these are just the problems that I think we all face. And sometimes you're not really going to get help from other people. And this is all about full responsibility. Once you remove toxic relationships from your life, you then have no one else to blame. You have no problems. You can't be looking on YouTube about narcissistic people and all these negative patterns and my friend's not getting me. Once you've made that decision and you're looking to meet new people, it can become more difficult. So with this video, what I want to do is just bring awareness to that. And it's just okay, like letting go of people. Once you see people for who they really are, it's hard to let go, and it's being grateful. That's why we should always be grateful in the present moment, because relationships maybe we have in our life now, they might not be there forever. And purpose-wise, it's just enjoying what you're doing at your current time. Because like for me, I know there was times in the past where I did all of these fun activities in London and traveled the world, and it might not always be like that. I might not always be doing that. So it's just about bringing gratitude for those things. And when you're finding out who you really are, and who you're looking to meet, and maybe as a partner, and who you are, and your best aligning thing is, like, I'm realizing now I just want to be more present, and I just want to be more in the moment. I sort of go on YouTube sometimes and social media or whatever, and I just see it all as just noise now, and I sort of feel like, why am I not enjoying this anymore? Why do I not just want to distract myself? And that is a very good thing, because it is about focusing on yourself and being present. And when you're at that stage, that's why these relationships are ending. That's why the purpose is changing, because you're no longer the person that you were, and who you are going into is going going to be something amazing, and it's death to the old self and reborn. You know, this cycle, like in Buddhism, is just constantly being reborn, and that's why it's important to always be grateful for what you have, and then when something else comes along, embrace it and enjoy, and don't resist the growth to change, because that's what leads to the unhappiness and the depression and a lot of these things. It's trying to live your old life, which doesn't serve you anymore, and it's a beautiful gift that you can just keep growing and evolving and changing. So yeah, I want to leave you with that, and I hope you enjoyed this video.